Oi guys, welcome back to another budget guitar show. Now, I've just done a series of videos about pedals, trying to chase my tone that I would like to use live, the kind of tone that I got with the Blackstar Fly 3 amplifier here in this room. Well, I'm never going to get that tone absolutely correctly because it's all down to the speakers of the different amps. Live, I use a Fender Supersonic, and while I can get an approximation of that tone, I can't actually get the exact tone. So, what we're going to do in this video is crack on the Fender Mustang 4 and ask the question, who needs pedals?
Here's Johnny.
Now, first off, I want to say a big thank you to David Blankenship, who on my last video commented and said he likes to get his distortion or gain tones half from the amplifier and half from the pedal. I wanted to try this out, so this I did, using the Behringer Tube overdrive pedal and my Fender Mustang 4 on Supersonic. Let's see how that sounded. Firstly, the amp itself, then we'll click on the pedal and see how that sounds. Not bad. I thought that was really good. I'm going to have a play around with that and see what I can do with it. Thanks a lot, David, for sending in that comment. So, the Fender Mustang 4 modelling amp. Well, this is a 150 watt modelling amp unit with 100 presets. Now, with those 100 different presets, you have a lot of different amp sims, you have a lot of different pedal sims, modulators, delays, reverbs, you name it, it's all in this box. Now, these are sadly discontinued now, but you can pick them up around £225 to £250 on the used market. Now, I've had this amp for a good couple of years now. I've used it live a couple of times, but people have said we can't hear it, normally coming from bass players stood too close to their amps. But I think it's rather a good little amp. Now, I've picked out 3 different settings on this amplifier, which we're going to do a little test of today. Do I really need a pedal when I have this? Let's check it out. Firstly, we're going to go for the Fender Supersonic modelling, which is the amp that I play live. Now, on this, we're just going to have it as the amp. That is all. No effects on it, just the amp cranked. So, let's hear it right now. So as you can hear there, through this bog standard £60 Fasley guitar, it sounded quite good. I actually liked that better than my really overdriven hardcore sound. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to whack on a little bit of overdrive from the amp itself, and let's see how this sounds. Just quickly to add to that, I'm going to add in now some phaser and a bit of delay to it, and let's have a quick listen to that. And there you go. Not too bad, if a little more distorted than I'd like, but I still think it sounded fine. Let's move on. So now we're on to the Sub-Zero Road Tremolo guitar. Lovely piece of kit this, obviously dual humbuckers, and we are now on a setting called Basic 90s Stack, which is basically a clone of a Marshall stack made in the 1990s, solid state of course. So let's see how that sounds, and while I do this I'm going to add in some effects along the way. And once again, I thought that sounded pretty spot on for me, kind of tone that I like. Okay, now we're going to go on to something called Fusion Lead. And once again, I'm going to play and fiddle around with the settings and whack in a stomp box with some more overdrive. And let's just see how we get on with this. And there we go. I thought that was another one which sounded really rather good. Not my particular favourite, but I still think it sounded good. And if I'm to pick my favourite out of the three, I'm going to have to use it on a little play out song, aren't I? So let's go. So guys, what did you think about the Mustang 4 V2 amplifier from Fender? I thought some of those tones were really good. Some of the amounts of distortion and some of those other little effects that are built in to this amplifier. Let me know down in the comments what you thought. Well, it comes time now to thank our budget backers. Thank you very much, and thank you very much to you guys out there for watching. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, and if you're new here, why not subscribe? That really helps me out a great deal. If you're not new here, hey, why not consider joining the channel? But until the next video, stay safe, stay sane, and do keep rocking.